up, guys? Today we're going down to Miami, Florida to see our boy Squeaky Pete, aka Pete Wedge. If you know Pete, he is a legend in the game of servicing cars, taking care of cars, client collector car management, and he has taken care of several of our clients' cars. And we're going to go down there and check out the STO, where he just got done doing a full body PPF ceramic coating and putting his final touches on the car before we deliver it to a good client of ours in Indiana. So we're going to do a walkthrough of the garage with Pete and let him kind of bring us into his world and see the madness behind the method behind the madness.
Said turn the fucking car around for Jesse, make it look cute.
No, it looks great.
We should have just pulled off the fucking thing.
This man started off as just detailing cars, right?
Yeah,
like literally just washing cars,
yeah,
and now he's like the highest paid doctor for cars in a sense. So like he can literally do anything. Like, how the fuck did you go from washing cars to messing with engine bays and Enzos and fixing wheels and becoming a cosmetic doctor for cars, bro?
I mean, I feel like since we're on video, I should lie and like, you know, say that I didn't wing it, but I pretty much winged it. You know, I was always told like, you know, if you don't know how to do it, figure it out. So that's kind of how it started. It started with mobile detailing, and then I went into, we were like, we don't want to wash cars forever.
Right.
So we started doing property management and pressure cleaning. And I hated pressure cleaning.
Yeah.
No one wants to sit on a roof all fucking day.
No.
And then I hated property management because it's just like, unless you double dip, you're not making enough money.
Yeah.
Like, you just can't do enough.
Right.
So it's like, I'm not gonna be a scumbag and double dip, so I'm just not gonna do it. And then I realized people are calling me to fix their rims or tint their windows or bring a car to a car show. And I'm like, well, I already send people out to do that at these shops. I'm like, if I can figure out a way to get everything wholesale, give it to them retail, so basically the same price they're gonna pay anyways, but they get me for free.
Right.
So now, instead of sending your car to a paint shop and having to deal with the painters and deal with the chaos and deal with the problems, you send it to me, I deal with all the shit for you.
Right.
You pay the same price.
Yeah.
And you make sure the job's perfect. So when it's delivered to you, everything's done correctly. Now, like, a lot of people do everything in-house. Like, they'll bring a film guy in-house, they'll bring a painter in-house, and they have all of these guys, but none of them are ever that good. So I've built my relationships with the best guys in the industry around the US so that anything I need anywhere, I can get it done. Like, I had a car in London the other day, and I called up somebody I know there, and I'm like, can you wrap this car tomorrow at the dealership for this event in 2 days? And they were like, yeah, whatever you need. So I feel like it all was based off trial and error, but then I built off the relationships, and I mean, now I've done over 23 Enzos.
Yeah.
I've done, that's my 43rd, I think, F40.
So there's nothing that you haven't seen on an Enzo or F40 nowadays? After
you know, you still get surprised.
Really?
Yeah, all the time. Like, now there's like normal stuff that you see all the time, but then like we did an F40 for Cavallino last year, and it was a super low mile F40, and there was all this like crazy texture, and like the paint looked terrible. Yeah. You couldn't really see the weave that much, but supposedly this car is all original, so like, who am I to argue? The car ended up getting a 99.9 or something out of 100. And we wet sanded the whole car and got off some of the texture, but left a lot of it. And they said originally, like, the way these cars were painted, that's how they were done. And most of the cars that I was seeing were cars that had already been sanded or already been paint corrected, you know. But there's all these little, we'll go over that. There's all these little details on these cars that you see constantly. Like, these usually get damaged, so these you can refinish. You got like a chip here that we're gonna replace these. I'm getting them from Italy.
How much are those bends?
I don't know yet.
Okay.
but it doesn't matter.
No, I know it doesn't matter. I'm just curious. Is it like $1,000 or is it like 5 G's or 10 G's? You know, like I could see it.
I'd say realistically, my cost will be somewhere around 1,000,
yeah.
maybe 1,500.
Yeah.
I don't see it being more than that, but I got to get 2.
Yeah.
So
okay.
we'll see. These I can actually pull off and refinish myself, which I will do. And then like a lot of these cars, if people aren't careful, you'll see burns on these type of edges because it's super thin here. So you'll get like, it turns yellow and they go through the paint.
Is that when they're paint correcting?
Yeah, they don't tape it off. They don't take the proper care. A lot of the stuff in the engine, like this metallic silver finish, like that usually goes pretty bad. We're gonna dry ice everything to clean up all the finishes and get rid of all the gunk and stuff inside. And then once we do, depending on how this looks after, we might refinish it. There's a couple parts like the back of these headlights or the taillights have the same silver finish and they're pretty bad. So we definitely will refinish those. So it's kind of like a pick and choose of like getting this car to perfection. There's some things we're gonna leave, like the seats. I would normally refinish the driver's seat.
Like when you say refinish,
like I would redo the driver's seat.
So like refinish, like all new.
The same material.
Yeah.
From Italy, and we would redo the exact material. So like F50, you see how it's got this like thin material here. F50 all the F50s have that. It's a different material though. It's like a horsehair, or it's called mouse hair, and they all go bad over time. So like I've redone 3 or 4 interiors on F50s, especially prior to like going to the show.
Are you ever like afraid? I was gonna say, are you ever afraid of fucking something up? But if you fuck it up, you just fix it.
I mean, the good news with me is one, like I've done enough of these type of cars where it's hard for us to fuck up.
Yeah.
But if we do, like, let's say a wheel gets fucked up or a wheel is fucked up, we can send it out. I have a guy who can fix it.
Yeah.
We already have the color on point. Like we've done so many that we already have everything so dialed in. Like I've had these headlights that were dropped down, like the silicone, like it ended up getting dropped down into the thing, and we fixed that. Dents, not on this car, but we just had a 288 here that had a dent in the headlight, and my guy came over and removed it. And luckily we have Gabe here who's really good with taking stuff apart. And what will take somebody else like a couple hours to figure out, he does in like 10 minutes. This car's in and out of the shop all the time. Right now we're putting a backup camera, but I hate the way this looks. So we're actually 3D designing a plate back here, which we might redo in blue carbon because I have the exact carbon, and to make this so he has like a cool looking backup camera. We're also putting a different radio inside, but since the metal plate, which is over here, the metal plate is designed for that stereo. We have to redesign an entire new metal plate, but we have to make it match exactly. Where is it? So these are the metal plates. So we'd keep the original Zonda MD, and I'd keep this original too. I don't want to lose it, but you see that, the shape, and then all these cutouts. So basically this goes on top of this like this, and then this fits the radio. So I'm rebuilding this plate in the same material with the same cutouts. And then we'll put this on top, and we'll just save this for later. And this will fit the new radio.
You cut that in here?
No, this is original.
Okay.
Somebody's 3D scanning and cutting it with a CNC machine for me.
Nice.
This is my client's dad's car. It's just getting a full service. When I picked it up, he said pour gasoline in the carburetor to get it started, and I was like, it's not really the way you want to start a car. But, this car belongs to a buddy of mine in Tampa.
Is this Chaz's car?
Yep. And somebody,
Chaz, bro.
Somebody had did some of his sticky buttons already, and they were terrible. So I fixed the ones that were really bad, and then some of this other stuff was still sticky. So we refinished all the buttons that were bad. Just came back from Cali. He was up there driving it.
Right, I saw
So then we're gonna give it like a really nice detail, and then it's going home. 16M came in. It's having issues with this rear, the rear engine cover. It's actually grabbing. So I need to fix the engine cover so it doesn't grab, and then need to refinish these metal vents. And then the seats were like really just worn down.
Yeah.
We tried cleaning them, but they didn't come out as clean as I wanted. So we're actually just gonna redo the inserts in the center. I basically, because I manage all of these different services for these cars, I'm constantly putting out my money.
Right.
Like every day.
Yeah.
Like I maybe on a monthly basis put out at least 140 to 200 grand of my money to expedite, right? Because like if I'm waiting, I don't want to send the client, oh here, send me 10 grand, send me 10 grand, send 10. Now we do take deposits on most of the jobs, but like on some of these bigger projects, there's a lot of shit that just comes up.
Yeah.
And
they're aware of it, right?
Yeah,
like they're expecting it.
Yeah. Well, I always tell people, I'm like, look, I can give you an estimate.
Yeah.
On, especially on the big, like on the car we did for you, it's pretty straightforward.
Yeah.
Like there's not much you can fuck up.
Right.
Which we did have. We had the stickers. Like, could we get the stickers? But 6 months out, and very expensive. Like that's ridiculous.
$2 grand.
They're not even nice.
What the fuck?
Not even nice. $2 grand for one part of the sticker. There's like 7 parts of the sticker. I bet to do all the stickers on that car, it's probably $15,000. They're not even nice stickers. Like, fuck that.
So how do you manage each job? Is it like, does it depend when the parts come in? Does it, we got to get to this, we got to get to this? Like, how the fuck do you know what to do today in this particular hour? I mean, shit.
I mean, in my head, I could explain it, but like,
I get it.
That's my ADHD.
Yeah.
How does a normal person do it? I don't know. Probably better than me, but I basically have like a series of operations of what I want to do. And like this one, the moment it came in, we tried fixing the seats. And then I had somebody who was going to dry ice the seats, but they wanted like $1,900.
Yeah.
Which we actually just bought a dry ice machine, so we're gonna start icing cars because it just makes more sense.
Right.
And I get the whole like, okay, you have to have a minimum for a small job, but I just didn't think it was going to be as good as if I redid them. And all the other Alcantara in here is fine.
Yeah.
So I was like, fuck it, redo it.
Yeah.
So we redid it.
So the Alcantara,
but like,
shit.
Yeah, but like a lot of these things that I end up doing in house is just because I'm sick of dealing with other people doing it, or I can't necessarily oversee everything they're doing. So like that's why when I met Gabriel, our mechanic, I was like, okay, you're moving it. Like that's it.
Yeah.
And originally he was paying for the space, and now he basically gives me a percentage of everything he brings in.
Yeah.
And then he gives me a discount on everything he does for me. But I don't charge him for space.
Right. Oh.
Because it's like I need him here.
Yeah, it's like I don't charge you for the space you take in my office.
But like there could be a random thing every day that I need a mechanic.
That's
like
good to have.
Pull the seats.
Yeah.
Car's leaking oil. Like I need a wing removed. I want taillights out. Like the GTO, when we looked at the car, it was fully done. I looked at the back of it, and in between the taillights, there was like some built up dirt and like just scratches that you can't get unless you take the taillights out. So I'm like, bro, take the taillights out.
Yeah. Where did Gabriel come from?
I met him in Wellington 6 years ago, maybe.
You been with you that long?
Not
you just known him and utilized him?
I'd say we've been we first got a shop together down here with some other guy who was a disaster. And like we get messy, like we have a lot of shit going on, but like can't all these people with these spotless free shops, like they're charging more money.
Yeah.
If I could redo all the floors in here, hire somebody to clean it all the time, put everything up in shelves and on the wall and whatever. But I mean, like you see up there, I got all that storage.
Yeah.
Half of that shit is just tires.
I see it.
But they're all expensive tires. Like those are from an Aston Martin, those are Bugatti, those are those are Hummer. Like then I got exhaust up there. I mean, That's just like, shit just goes up there to die, I think.
That's any storage unit.
Yeah.
Any garage, any storage.
It was meant to be my office up there.
Up there, really? Have you ever had like a client like really like question the shit out of you, like to like get that trust, or does your reputation kind of like
now
build the trust already?
Now, everything's referral.
Yeah.
So I won't even take a client unless they're referred.
Right.
Not for this type of level stuff.
Right.
And we kind of don't really do the mobile anymore.
Yeah.
So anybody who brings a car here usually has an idea of who I am.
Yeah.
And they'll beg me to like come work for them.
Yeah.
It's never like me begging to work for them.
Yeah, you don't need to go out calling.
I have people once in a while who will call me and they'll be like, oh, well, this guy will do it for this price. Okay, go to them.
Yeah.
I'm always full.
Yeah.
I had 5 cars leave today.
Yeah. And they were in here?
Yeah.
Where the fuck were they parked?
Well, I have more cars coming.
That's crazy.
F40's leaving Monday. It's got to get a bunch of other stuff done. That Range Rover's meant to leave today, but it's raining. The Bentley just came in quick. It's getting some shocks. That's my neighbor's.
Shocks?
Yeah.
I can do shocks.
I can do anything. Literally.
I can do anything.
At this point,
I'm not trying to tell people, bro.
At this point, I can do anything.
Yeah, like with the G-Wagon. That's why I called you. I was like, I'll just send it to Pete. He can do it.
If it's fucking stupid,
yeah.
If nobody else can do it, if they say it's impossible, it might take a little long, but like we'll get it done. Like guaranteed.
Facts.
I remember we had a Bugatti. It was actually Lil Wayne's old Bugatti, and the guy wanted Super Sport headlights. It wasn't a Super Sport. And Bugatti's like not. That's like
you're not doing that to our car. Yeah.
But they ended up giving us the lights. They wouldn't install them, so then we installed them. And I remember there was like a sensor that went bad in it, and Bugatti's like, oh, it's this big problem. Like we have to fix it. And I was like, okay, let me see. We fixed it the next time.